Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Twilight Zone football using Pro Strategy Football 2025. Big things coming in the near future for Pro Strategy Football 2026. I think you're going to like it. Our matchup here, 1958 Baltimore Colts taking on the 1986 New York Giants. It's Johnny Unitas versus LT, number 19, facing number 56. You have entered into another dimension. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. We will be playing as the Baltimore Colts. As they say in Pro Strategy Football, let's do this. We'll play on Expert. Let's analyze the game. The Giants are 3-point favorites, over under 38. Let's go. New York wins the toss. They elect to defer. The Colts will receive. Raul Allegre with the kickoff. We're at the Rose Bowl here, playing with the 1986 Super Bowl. Lyles crosses the 15, 20, 25, 30. Down just before the Colts 35. They'll spot it 1st and 10 at Baltimore's 34-yard line. All right, let's give you, Giants played a 3-4. We're not calling the defense. We're playing as the Colts, offense and defense. Offensively, for the Colts, your offensive line, Parker, Spiney, Nutter, Sandusky, Prius. The tight end, Lyles, Barry, and Mushler are your ends, your wide receivers. Dupree and Amici start off the game in the backfield. Johnny Unitas under center. For the Giants, you're down 3, Marshall, Burt, and Martin. The linebackers, Taylor, Carson, Reasons, and Banks. Cornerbacks, Williams, Collins. Safeties, Kennard, and Hill. 1st and 10. So on 1st and 10, we're going to go a little play-action fake. Dupree, Amici will stay in the block. Lyles will, let's go, he'll stay in the block, but let's get him on Taylor's side here. Mushler's going to cross. Barry is going to motion and run it out. So here we go. Medium pass on 1st and 10 for the Colts. Johnny Unitas under center. There's the motion. Zone coverage for the Giants. Unitas looks, has time, throws, incomplete to Raymond Barry. On the coverage was Mark Collins. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Draw play to Alan Amici on 2nd and 10. Ball at the Baltimore 34. Give to Amici. Amici not much up the middle. Giants react well. Gain of 2. Perry Williams in on the stop. Ball at the Colts 36. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Colts. So on 3rd and 8, we're going to get Dupree out of the game. Bring in Lenny Moore. Excellent receiving back. Excellent all-around back for the Colts. Colts were NFL champions in 1958, defeating the Giants in the greatest game ever played. The 1986 Giants won the Super Bowl, defeating John Elway's Broncos. So 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Colts will go medium pass. Barry will go motion. He'll run the out. Actually, let's have Barry run the fade. Amici will stay in the block. Lyles will run a sidelines. Lenny Moore will also run a sideline. We're going to look for Lenny Moore on the sideline. 3rd and 8 for Johnny Unitas and the Colts. Unitas barks out the signals. There's the motion. Unitas back to pass. He has time. Looks, under duress, throws middle. Incomplete. Trying to connect up with Lenny Moore. A little miscommunication there. Moore saw the seam in the too-deep zone. Sat down. Unitas tried to get the ball to him. Couldn't. 4th down and 8. 58 Colts to punt. Brown will do the punting. Philip Reynolds has joined us here. All is well, Philip. Giants bring a little bit of pressure, but they don't get to him. Good punt by Brown. Bounces out of bounds near the 25 of New York. 39-yard punt for Brown and the Colts. '86 Giants take over 1st and 10 at their 25. They're going to go with a 2 tight end set. Bavaro, Zeke Mowat are your tight ends. Full house backfield. Carthon, Roussan, Morris. Sims under center. Offensive line, Nelson, Godfrey, Oates, Ard, and Benson. That's a good one. Down 4 for the 58 Colts. Gino Marchetti, Art Donovan, Big Daddy Lipskin, and Joyce. Your linebackers, Pellington, Shinnick, Sanford. Defensive backs, Tassif, Davis. Safeties, Brown and Nelson. Well, we're going to play our defensive line in tight on 1st and 10. And we're going to play the run. Phil Sims under center. Sims hands it off to Roussan. Roussan picks up 8 yards on the off tackle left, tackled by Don Shinnick. 2nd and 2 now for the Giants. They stick with the 2 tight end set. Roussan goes off the field. Johnson comes on as the lone wideout just outside of Mark Bavaro. I formation. We're going to blitz all of our linebackers here. Actually, I'm going to go man coverage and play the run. 2nd and 2 for the Giants from their 33. Sims gives it to Joe Morris. Joe Morris out of Syracuse. Burrows for 2 yards. That moves the chains. New set of downs for the '86 Giants. Sims brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. Same formation. We're going to play the run once again. No blitz here. 1st and 10 for New York from their 35. Little Joe Morris to the left. Morris stays low, gets 3. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 for the Giants at their 38. Mowat goes off the field. Stacy Robinson comes on the field. Carthon and Morris are your backs. Defensive line will shift towards Bavaro. We're going to blitz Shinnick. 2nd and 7. We're going to play man pass coverage. Sims will take the snap. He's under center. It's a give to Morris. He runs into the blitz. Slowed down and wrapped up by big Art Donovan. No gain. 3rd and 7. Colts 1958 defense looking to hold here. Carthon goes off the field. Phil McConkey comes on the field. He's the slot wide receiver just outside of the right tackle, Nelson. So they're going to play that. We're going to switch to a 4-2 nickel. Defensive line will stunt. Man pass coverage for the 58 Colts. 3rd and 7 for Phil Sims and the 86 Giants. Sims back to pass, throws complete to Bavaro, but he is immediately tackled by Ray L. Brown. Only a gain of 3, 4th and 4. Good job by the 58 Colts. Sean Lendetti to punt. He'll punt from about his 25. Colts bring a little bit of pressure It's a good carrying punt for Lendetta. Fielded near the 10 by Baltimore. Fair catch by Tassif. So with 10:47 to play, both teams have had a possession, no score. Baltimore Colts are 19:58. 1st and 10 at their 12. It's Amici and Moore in the backfield. Counter right, Alan Amici, Heisman Trophy winner out of Wisconsin, the horse. There goes Alan Amici. Amici busts it for 7 yards. Flag on the play, brought down by Perry Williams. Let's see what this flag is.
Holding. Defense.
So it's holding on the defense. Baltimore will accept the penalty, take 1st and 10 at their 17. Same play to Alan Amici. It's going to be a counter. Zone coverage for the Giants. Oh, boy, the Colts giveth right back. False start on Baltimore.
False start.
So 1st and 15, back at the Baltimore 12. As they take a sip of coffee. 1st and 15. Let's run that same play with Amici. We're going counter. There's the counter. Alan Amici busts through the blitzer, but then is brought down by Gary Reasons. Gain of 3. 2nd and 12. Lawrence Taylor goes limping off the field. He took a thumping block. LT favoring his ankle. Andy Hedden comes in at right outside linebacker. Boy, that is a drop-off. So we're gonna go 2nd and 12. Outside run. Outside run. Sweep left. Lenny Moore. Alan Amici hopes to lead the way. There's a sweep. Lenny Moore knocked sideways and out of bounds. Mark Jones has joined us. Simtistics with Steve Tate and Philip Reynolds. Hopefully the sound quality is good. We worked on the sound quality till 1:30 in the morning after I went off the YouTube air doing the test stream where we fooled around with this game. But now we're playing it for real. Moore picks up 1 yard. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. We got to go to Raymond Berry here. Medium pass to Raymond Berry. He's going to run the cross. Amici will stay in the block. Here we go. John Unitas trying to convert on the 3rd and 11. Unitas to Berry. Complete first down. Berry takes a pop from Kenny Hill. Holds on to the pigskin. The Colts move the chains. They needed 11. They picked up 12. Unitas to Berry. Andrew RW603, how are you doing? The reason why you consider the Rose Bowl as a dome because I want perfect weather for this game. So you just kind of click on it. You don't have to do that. I could have went through and made the weather Cutter Historical, but I just clicked on dome because I want the game to be played in pristine weather. 1st and 10. Let's go right up the gut with Alan Amici. We're going to motion Lenny Moore out of the backfield, though. 1st and 10. Amici to get another carry here. Man coverage for the Giants. Amici through the middle. Picks up 4 tough yards. Terry Kennard comes up with a torpedo tackle. 2nd and 6. Dive play to Amici again. Zone coverage for the Giants. Here comes Alan Amici. Close to the 35. He picks up 3. 3rd and 3. Harry Carson brings down Alan the Horse Amici. So on 3rd and 3 from the Baltimore 35, we're going to 3rd and 3. Let's go inside run, counter left, Lenny Moore. Keep the ball on the ground for the Colts. Here's the counter to Lenny Moore, Penn State grad. He can't get there. He's going to pick up 2. Gary Reasons nearly decleated Lenny Moore. Good tackle by Gary Reasons. 4th and 1 from the Baltimore 37. Weeb Eubanks doesn't even think about it. He sends out the punt team. Brown to do the punting. 2 possessions for the Colts, 2 punts. Someone jumped. I think it was the Colts. If it's the Giants, it will be a first down for Baltimore. Fair catch being waved. No! Lionel Emmanuel. I thought he went up for a fair catch. 41-yard punt by Brown. 1 yard return by Manuel. Here's the flag.
Illegal procedure. Offense.
It was on the Colts. The Giants decline. They take the ball 1st and 10 at their 23. Second possession now for the New York Giants. Giants come out with a 2 tight end set. Okay, so let's go balance. 4-3. Defensive line in tight. Man run. We're going to blitz everyone but the free safety. So all 3 of our linebackers are seeking out the ball carrier. Sims under center, 2 tight end set. It's a give. Morris to the right. Little Joe Morris got hit. He spun away from it. Picks up 5 yards. Finally, he was lassoed down by Milt Davis. Rick has joined us. Hope all is well. It says, hey, Al, Mike sounds great. Not hearing the fans of the computer anymore. We have moved the mic and shut off the dehumidifier for now. Injury update on Lawrence Taylor. He's ready to go, raring to go on that New York sidelines. 2nd and 5 for the 86 Giants. About 7 minutes of play in a first quarter. That is scoreless. So 2nd and 5. Johnson and Robinson are the wideouts. Bavaro the tight end. I formation. Maurice Carthon the up back. Little Joe Morris out of Syracuse behind him. 2nd and 5. We're going to play pass. Blitz our middle linebacker. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Sims under center. It's a pitch to Morris to the outside. Morris will have the first down. Morris cut to the left, cut to the right, burrowed for enough yardage to move the chains. He'll pick up 6 before he's brought down by Billy Pellington. 1st and 10 for the Giants at their 34. Giants go full house backfield, 2 tight end set. Bavaro, Moa. 2 pretty good pass-catching tight ends. Full house backfield. Roussan in the middle, flanked by Carthon to one side. Little Joe Morris to the other. We got to respect the run here on 1st and 10. Man run coverage. Sims barks out the signals. It is Joe Morris to the right. Morris gets to the outside. Another good gain by little Joe Morris. He is a tough little cookie, as they say. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Moat and Roussan go off the field. Johnson and Robinson come in. They're the wideouts. Bavaro stays on at tight end, along with Morris and Carthon in the backfield. Sims brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 4. We're going to play man run. Defensive line will shift over towards Bavaro. Linebackers free safety, read and react. 2nd and 4 for the Giants from their 40. It's Morris up the middle. Not much at all. No gain. Big Gino Marchetti lays down the Hassan chop. 3rd and 4 for the Giants from their 40. About 5 minutes of play in the first quarter of this Twilight Zone championship game. You have entered another dimension. So 3rd and 4. Giants go split backfield with the same backs of Carthon and Morris. Sims under center. 3rd and 4. We are going to... Our defensive line will shift wide. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker. And on 3rd and 4... We're going to play pass on 3rd and 4. I think they're going to play action here. Sims calls for motion. It's a give. Morris bounces to the outside. He won't make it. He will not make it. It was an off tackle left. Morris went into the line, bounced out of the pile. to the outside. They needed 4, but Don Shinnick, the blitzing linebacker in pursuit, brings down Joe Morris 1 yard short of moving the chains. Andrew RW603 says good news about LT. LT chomping at the bit to get back on the field here. Sean Lendetta to punt. We're going to watch for the fake. I don't want to jump off sides. Under 5 minutes of play in the first quarter. Here's the punt by Lendetta. Please don't hit the kicker. It's a good punt trying to pin the Colts back. Tassif fields it on the move around the 12. They'll pick up 6 yards on the 42-yard punt. Colts get their third possession of the first quarter with 4:03 to play here at the Rose Bowl. Ball spotted at the Baltimore 21. Colts are going to mix things up here, go with a 2 tight end set themselves. Pricer and Lyles are the tight end. I formation, Amici the up back, more behind him. But Johnny Unitas is going to throw this ball long. Play action fake. He's going to look for the corner route to Barry. Everyone staying in the block. I think we'll make Lenny Moore the hot receiver. So Lenny Moore is the safety valve. We're going to go play action fake, looking for Barry on the deep corner route. 1st and 10 from the Baltimore 21. Unitas looking, corner route, complete to Barry. 50, 45, and brought down. Unitas to Barry for 35 yards. Mark Collins is credited with the tackle. Let's watch that replay in slow motion. First big play for the Colts. Excellent protection by that Baltimore offensive line and the extra blockers. Barry makes a beautiful outstretched catch. Johnny Unitas just led him magnificently. So the Colts have it 1st and 10 at the Giants 44. They go strong right, same play action fake, opposite side. Lenny Moore, the hot receiver. Unitas, play action, looking, throws. He's got Barry again. Gain of 21, so Barry burns him to the left. Barry burns him to the right. 1st and 10 for the Colts offense at the Giants 23. Hey, diddle, send Lenny Moore, the Penn State grad, up the middle. Giants look like they're playing run out of the zone. Here's Lenny Moore. Amici with a pretty good block. Moore goes for 4. Again, Moore up the middle. 2 tight end set. Under 3 to play, about 2 minutes left. Amici leads the way. Lenny Moore gets 3. 3rd and 3. Lenny Moore needs a breather. Dupree comes in. So on 3rd and 3, if the Colts do not gain a yard, Myra, 57% chance of making a field goal here. 3rd and 3. We're going to send Barry in motion. Alan Amici on 3rd and 3. Sweep right, Alan Amici opposite Barry's motion. Ball placed at the Giants 16. Man coverage for the Giants. Here's the pitch to Allen the Horse. Amici, he is stuffed. He will lose a yard. Herb Welch comes in. 4th and 4. Welch just threw his whole body at Amici's legs, bringing down the Heisman Trophy winner out of Wisconsin. So 4th and 4. The Colts will attempt to kick the field goal. Shaw to hold, Myra to kick. He's a straight-ahead kicker. He's a lineman. Shaw gets it up, and Shankapalooza. 34-yard attempt is missed. The first scoring opportunity for either team goes for naught. Shaw misses. Wide right. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Joining us here at the Rose Bowl, Mike in the truck. Hope all is well. Giants take over 1st and 10 at their 20. Bavaro's the tight end. Johnson and Robinson are your wideouts. I formation. Carthon the up back. Morris behind him. Sims under center. They'll contend with the 4-3 of the Colts. Defensive line will shift in tight. We're going to play man coverage, run, read, react. Read, react. Sims will take the snap. It's a give to Carthon, the up back to the right. Battles for 5 yards. He's a tough man to bring down. Flag on the play.
Personal foul, defense.
So that's a bit of rough stuff from the 58 Colts. That's going to tack on 15 yards to the 5-yard run. 1st and 10 for the Giants at their 42 tight end set. Full house backfield. Bavaro, Mowat are your tight ends. Carthon, Lee Rousson, Joe Morris, the running backs. Our defensive line is actually going to shift out wide. We're going to play the run. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker and free safety. Here we go. 1st and 10. Giants pitch to Rousson. Rousson will not get much. He'll lose a yard. Gino Marchetti might have been a little too rough on the tackle of Lee Rousson. Flag on the play.
Holding. Defense.
Oh my God, what a BS call in my opinion. Holding on a run play on the defense. So that gives a free set of yards to the Giants. 1st and 10 now at their 45. 5 yards to be exact. Rousson goes off the field. Johnson comes in at wideout. 1st and 10. Defensive line will shift normal. I think they're going play action fake here. We're going to go man pass. We're going to go man pass. No blitz, read and react. Sims under center. Phil, play action. Under duress. He scrambles. Get him, get him, get him. Oh my God. Phil Sims scrambles for 9 yards. Who missed that sack? Oh, they had Phil Sims, number 11, dead to rights. But the man out of Moorhead State goes for 9 on the run for your life, Charlie Brown. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Giants go 2 tight end set, 1 wideouts. Johnson. I formation. Carthon the up back. Morris behind him. Defensive line will shift in tight. We're going to play man run. And we're blitzing everybody. As Marquand 1976 has joined us, is Al Red Sox fan coming in today with a banger of a game. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Sound quality, I do assume, is better. We worked on it to the wee hours of the morning before I went to work. Here we go. 2nd and 1. No play. Time expires. 1 quarter of football down. No score in this championship game of epic proportions. 58 Colts, 86 Giants. They switch sides. 2nd and 1 for the Giants at the Baltimore 46. They're sticking with that 2 tight end. Excuse me. They're going to the full house backfield on 2nd and 1. We're blitzing everybody once again. We're selling out for the run. Here we go. Will they try to take it wide? I hope not. Play action fake. Sims under duress. Get him. He throws. Under pressure. Incomplete. Holy cow. Zeke Mowat had a step on Milt Davis, but there was a lot of pressure applied on Phil Sims. He threw off the back foot. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Giants at the Baltimore 46. Rousson goes off the field. Johnson comes in. He's the lone wideout outside of Mark Bavaro. I formation. Mowat's the other tight end on the opposite side of Bavaro. Carthon the up back. He is a bull. Then you have little Joe Morris. He just gets things done. 3rd and 1. Short yardage set for the Colts. They're selling out for the run. Everyone up in the box. Motion for the Giants. It's a gift to little Joe Morris. Did he get there? No, he does not. Morris has stood up at the line and brought down a tackling Colts defense. 4th and 1. Parcells will not chance it, it seems. He sends the punt team out there. Sean Landeta to do the punting. The 58 Colts smell a rotten fish in Denmark. They'll watch for the fake. Will he try to draw the Colts off sides? Here's Landeta to punt. Angling for the sidelines. There'll be no return. Inside the 10, inside the 5. What a punt by Sean Landeta. 42 yards, no return. Johnny Unitas and the Colts offense will start in the shadow of their own end zone. 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 4. 2 tight end set. Johnny Unitas is going to go over the top. He's going over the top. We're going to go strong left. Everyone stays in the block except for Raymond Berry. It's going to be a play action fake, deep corner route. Berry has burnt them twice on this play. Unitas barks out the signals. Giants playing the run. Unitas from his own end zone throws the deep corner out. Incomplete. A diving Raymond Berry could not get there. Perry Williams running stride for stride. The ball just off Berry's fingertips. So 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Hook and go. Play action fake again over the top. Unitas said they would throw the ball. Unitas from his end zone. Looking, throws. Deep. Booyah, Berry! To the Colt 46. It is a 42-yard gain. Unitas to Berry once again. The Giants seem to have no answer for the Unitas to Berry connection. Just as what actually took place in 1956 at Yankee Stadium. Let's watch that replay in epic slow motion. Unitas standing tall from the end zone. Great blocking by the Baltimore Colts, protecting number 19. The crew cut. High top, Johnny Unitas. He hits Raymond Berry. Oh my Lord, Colts fans going insane here at the Rose Bowl. 1st and 10, they'll stick with a 2 tight end set. Hey, diddle, send Dupree up the middle on the dive. Giants playing zone, hedging their bets. Dupree will struggle for 1 or 2 yards. It's a 1-yard gain. Jim Burt was in on the stop of Mr. Dupree. 2nd and 9. Colts will go to a pro set. Dupree will come out of the game. Lenny Moore comes in. So it's Amici and Moore in the backfield. Berry and Mushler are your wideouts. Lyles is the tight end. Colts are going to go medium pass. It's across to Mushler. Play action fake. Lyles will run a hook. Actually, Lyles will run an out. Oops. Not block. He's going to run a sidelines. Play action fake. We're looking for Mushler on the cross. He's covered by Collins unless they're playing zone. They're playing man. Play action. Unitas looks, throws. Mushler has it. Across midfield, gain of 6, 3rd and 3. The kitty wants to get the hell out of the basement, which means I must get up. I shall be back in a moment. We are back after kitty delay. All righty. So Mushler picks up 6 on the pass from Johnny Unitas. 3rd and 3 now for the Colts. 3rd and 3. Play action fake. Opposite side. Lyles. Square out. We're going to look for Lyles on the play action fake. Barry's going to run the cross. We hope to take the defenders to the middle. Lyles should have a good look to the out. Moore and Amici to stay in the block. 3rd and 3. Giants playing zone. That's quite interesting on 3rd and 3. Some late pressure on Unitas. Incomplete to Lyles. Off his hands. He took a hit from Mark Collins. 4th and 3. Good job by the Giants' 86 defense. A tremendous defense. 4th and 3 from the New York 47. We're going to punt towards the sideline. So Brown, let's see if the big man can punt towards the sidelines. Brown 17. So, oh, not a good punt. We should have punted normal. Shanks it off his foot. Only a 14-yard punt out of bounds. Giants, excellent field position to start off. 1st and 10 from their 33. I formation. Carthon the up back. Bavaro's the tight end. Wideouts Johnson and Robinson. Morris, the setback behind Carthon. Sims under center. We're going to go back to our 4-3. Defensive line will shift over towards Bavaro. Man coverage, 4-3, read and react, run on 1st and 10. Sims, play action, rolls, looks, throws, hits Johnson. That's a gain of 14, tackled by Carl Tassif. Giants quickly move the chains. I think that's the first time they've thrown the ball on 1st down. Ball at the New York 47. They encroach upon midfield and Colt territory. Giants to the line of scrimmage. We're going to play 4-3 man run. Will Phil Sims and the Giants throw again? Play action fake. He throws. Complete to Robinson. Robinson breaks a tackle. 30, 25, 20 almost, but he's angled out. It's a gain of 32, so Sims, 2 back-to-back completions, net a lot of yards for the Giants. They have it 1st and 10 at the Colt 21. 11:16 to play in a tough, scoreless first half here at the Rose Bowl. You have entered another dimension. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. The 1958 Colts, champions of the NFL, taking on the 1986 Giants, Super Bowl champions of that year. 1st and 10. We're going to play the run again. I formation. It's a give to little Joe Morris. Morris to the right will struggle for 2. Gino Marchetti wrapped him up. He engulfed little Joe Morris, a Syracuse Orange Man graduate. You couldn't even see little Joe in the arms of big Gino Marchetti. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Giants. We're going to play man pass. Defensive line will shift out wide. We're going to blitz the middle linebacker, Shinnick, and hope for the best here. Sims under center. Calls for motion to the top of the screen. Oh, the Giants get a delay of game. A little confusion there.
Delay of game. Offense.
With that delay of game, it's now 2nd and 13 from the Baltimore 24. Carthon goes off the field. Phil McConkey, the helicopter pilot out of the military, I want to say the Navy, I believe, or Marine Corps, is the slot receiver. Our defensive line will shift normal, and we're going to keep the linebacker on McConkey. So on 2nd and 13, we're going to play man pass, read and react. Sims gives it to Morris. Morris to the left. Picks up a little bit of a block. Brought down by Brown. It's a gain of 6. So Phil McConkey trying to throw a block there is favoring his ribs. He's done for the day. Solomon Miller will be in the place of Phil McConkey. in those formations. They did pick up a first down on that.
Incidental face mask.
Oh my Lord, an
Defense.
incidental face mask to throw a little bit of salt in the wounds on Baltimore. So the Giants have it 1st and 10 from the Colts 13. 10:09 to play in the first half. No score. Colts missed a field goal. Giants looking to punch in the first points here at the Rose Bowl. 2 tight end set for the New York Giants of 1986. Bavaro to one side, Zeke Mowat to the other. Johnson the wideout outside of Bavaro. I formation. Carthon the up back, Morris behind him. We're going to play the run, and we're blitzing everybody. We need a big hit and a fumble. Sims, play action, under duress, throws! Morris out of the backfield, touchdown! Phil Sims, as he's getting hit, the pocket collapsing, sees little Joe Morris, his safety valve. Morris makes the catch, goes in like Flynn from 13 yards out. The 1986 Giants strike first. Sims to Morris for the Nestea plunge. Here is the replay of the touchdown in slow motion. Sims should have been sacked, somehow avoids the sack. Hits little Joe Morris, who does the rest. Goes unaccosted into the end zone. The extra point attempt for Raul Allegre. Jeff Rutledge to hold. The snap, the place, the kick is good. 7-0 Giants. How will the Colts answer that drive by the Giants? Here's the kickoff by Raul Allegre. Colts hoping for a big return here. Fielded about 3 yards deep in the end zone. Lyles takes it out. 10, 15, 20. Cuts to the outside. 25, 30, 35. And brought down by the last man standing. Raul Allegre threw his whole body at Lenny Lyles' legs. An excellent return by Lyles. Colts start 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 39. Play action fake. We're going to try for Lyles on the outside. Barry to run the cross. There it is. Incomplete. Mark Collins in on the coverage of Lyles. Delayed handoff to Alan Amici on 2nd and 10. Moore will motion out of the backfield. Can Amici find a hole and bore his way through it? Can he gallop the way through it? Here goes Alan the Horse Amici. He only gallops for 4 yards. Perry brings him down 3rd and 6. Big 3rd and 6. Under 10 to play in this first half. 7-0 86 Giants over the 58 Colts. 3rd and 6. Well, let's go strong left. You got to go to the money man. You got to go to the money man. Raymond Berry. Amici to stay in the block. Mushler to run a fade. Moore to run it out. Lyles to run it out. Here we go, 3rd and 6. From the Colts 43. Unitas rolls a bit, looks, throws, complete to Berry, breaks a tackle. What a catch by Raymond Berry. Gain of 17. Unitas to Berry. They do it again. They burn the 2-deep zone of the 1986 Giants. Unitas brings him to the line of scrimmage. He's going to look for Mushler. Play action fake on the fade. 2-deep zone once again for the Giants. Play action. Unitas looks, fade, Mushler, complete. Mushler turns it to the inside, picks up a couple more yards. It's a gain of 14 before the linebacker, Gary Reasons, brings him down. Unitas and the Colts looking to answer the Giants' touchdown drive with one of their own. 1st and 10 for the Colts. Under 9 to play in the first half. Ball at the Giant 26. Colts will give them a different look. Run formation, 2 tight end set. Pricer and Lyles the tight ends. I formation. Amici the up back, more behind him. We're going to look for Lyles on the outside. Pricer's going to stay in the block. So is Moore and Amici. Play action fake. Hopefully Barry takes the defense to the end and we can hit Lyles to the out and he can turn it up for a lot of yak. Yards after catch. Unitas play fakes, looks, scrambles, throws, hits Lyles, who came back to help out his quarterback. Gain is 6, tackled by Collins, 2nd and 4. So on 2nd and 4, Lenny Moore, they're going to trap Lenny Moore right up the middle. Giants have everyone up on the line of scrimmage. Power football, Lenny Moore is destroyed in the backfield. Loss of 1. Along came Jerome Sally. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. The Colts will come with this newfangled 4 wide-out offense. Amici is the lone setback. And on 3rd and 5, they're going to run the draw with Alan Amici. Giants playing pass. Here's Amici, but the linebacker reacts well. Harry Carson limits Amici to 2 yards, 4th and 3. Myra's missed one from this exact same location. Do you go with Myra, the straight-ahead lineman kicker, once again? 4th and 3. Oh, God, I'm going to regret it, but here comes the kick team. We're going to go fake pass to Lyles. This is shot a hold. Oh, my God, we moved. Oh! A little too much excitement by that lineman there for the Colts. He moved.
False start. Offense.
So 4th and 8 from the 24. Now makes it a 49-yard field goal attempt. They're going to look for Lyles on the cross. Lyles on the cross. He's going to run a hook. Fake field goal at 10. Again, come on, Shaw. Shaw looking. Incomplete. Broken up by Mark Collins. Giants hold again. 5:50 to play in the first half. 1986 Giants 7. The 58 Colts nothing. We're going to play man-run coverage with our 4-3 I formation for the Giants. It's a pitch to little Joe Morris. Morris to the outside. Left will pick up for the pursuing Art Donovan. Brings down little Joe Morris. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 5:44 left in the first half. 7-0 Giants. New York has the ball at their 28. We're going to go 4-3 man. Read and react. Carthon, Roussan in the backfield. Pitch to Lee. Roussan. Roussan is hit. Did he fumble? Oh, I thought the pigskin came loose as Art Donovan gave him a shimmy-shan European uppercut. That's a loss of 3, 3rd and 9. With that 3rd and 9, the Giants will send out 4 receivers. Miller, Johnson, Manuel to one side, Robinson to the other. The Colts will have to play a 4-2 nickel here. Pass. Man coverage, defensive line is going to play in tight, try to get a bull rush in the face of Phil Simms. Linebackers free safety to read and react on 3rd and 9. Can the Colts get a pick 6 here? Motion for the Giants, bottom of the screen. Simms back to pass. Throwing sidelines. Almost picked off by Milt Davis. Flag on the play. Oh no, is this pass interference?
Holding. Offense.
Holding on the Giants. Colts decline, and we're going to come after the punt. We're going heavy punt rush here. Colts coming after Landetta. He'll punt from about his 10. Landetta gets the punt off. It's a good punt, carrying to the Colts 25. Tassin gets to the outside towards the sidelines, picks up 5 yards on the 48-yard punt by Sean Landetta. 4:21 left in the first half. The 86 Giants 7, the 1958 Colts nothing. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. They're going to go 4 wide, Amici on the draw. Giants playing the pass. Amici, nothing. Those down linemen do a beautiful job. That is a loss of 1. All right, well, that new formation just does not work for the Baltimore Colts. Colts go to the pro set. So Amici, let's go starters here. Amici and Dupree. We're going to trap on 2nd and 11. Run the trap with Dupree. Giants, 3 down linemen, 2 deep zone. Here's Dupree. 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 First down and more. Midfield. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Oh, wow. Dupree, the trap play sprung for 48 yards. They weren't watching LG Dupree. Touchdown saving tackle by Terry Kennard. Let's watch that in super slow motion. Excellent blocking on the trap. And watch Dupree read his blocks. Breaks 2 tackles there. And now it's a foot race for the end zone that Dupree just could not win. But it is a huge gain for the Baltimore Colts. They have been able to slice and dice this 86 Giants defense for some big plays. Most of them have been Unitas to Berry, but now Dupree. We're going to trap with Amici. Under 4 to play in the first half. Ball at the Giant 21. It's a blitz. Amici is slowed down by the blitz, but struggles for 2. Burt and company bring down Allen the Horse Amici. He has not been able to leave the barn quite yet. They'll run the trap again. 2:32. Here comes Amici. Amici's got a little more room there. Picks up 5. Takes it to the 3. 3rd and 3. They'll trap with Amici again. In the horse. It goes to the 2-minute warning. So with 2 minutes left in the first half, the 1986 Giants lead 7-0. 3rd and 3 for the Colts at the Giant 14. They're going to go quarterback line plunge, Johnny Unitas. Unitas calls his own number. Unitas got the first down inside the 10. They quickly go to the line of scrimmage. Johnny Unitas calls his own number again. Come on, Johnny. Oh, Johnny Unitas is squished. No gain. Jim Burt nearly beheads Johnny Unitas. Unitas gets up a bit groggy. Oh, I don't want that. Who the hell do you call timeout? Oh, manage the clock. Here we go. It's on the lower right-hand side. Call timeout. Here we go. All right. Colts call timeout with 1:18 left in the first half. Ball at the Giant 8. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Colts are going to go jumbo. 2 tight end set. Lyles, Pricer, Amici, Moore, and Dupree in the backfield. Sweep right, Allen Amici. Out of the full house. They got the Giants all packed up tight on the inside. Amici cannot turn the corner, bringing him down in the backfield for a 3-yard loss is Jim Burt. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Colts will use their second timeout. Leaving Baltimore with 1 timeout. 3rd and goal from the 11. Jim Burt playing an outstanding game. We're going to go power left. And Lenny Moore and Amici will be in the backfield. Medium pass. It's a fade. I shall be back in a moment. I have to say goodnight to Wyatt James. We are back. Thank you very much for your patience. We're going to run a fade to Barry here. Big play. Big play to Raymond Barry. Unitas will try to tie the game. Touchdown to Barry on the fade to the corner. The Colts are an extra point away from tying this game at 7. Once again, Unitas to Barry torments the 86 Giants. Johnny Unitas zipping it in between two defenders. Barry takes a pop, but holds on to that pigskin for the score. The all-important extra point by Myra. Shaw to hold. It's good. I hesitated for a moment. We're tied at 7. 1:07 to play in the first half. It's been a slobber knocker of a football game, but the offenses are starting to move now. Actually, the Colts have had 3 opportunities to score. They've missed a field goal. Were stopped on a fake field goal. And now, Unitas to Barry finally puts points on the board for the 1958 Baltimore Colts. Myra to kick deep. Giants have all 3 timeouts in about a minute. It'll probably be just under a minute. Actually, let's see if they're going to take a knee. They do. Myra got all of that. McConkey takes a knee. So with 1:07 and 3 timeouts, Phil Simms and the Giants offense will start from their 20. I think we'll stick with the 4-2 nickel. And we're going to stunt our defensive line, and we are going to... I think they're going to throw to the outs. Let's see if we can get a pick here. Simms under center, I formation. Calls for motion, top of the screen. Simms, play action, looks, throws, middle, incomplete to Bavaro. He threw behind Bavaro. Bavaro looked open. It's not going to be 2nd and 10. We'll stick with the same 4-2 nickel stunt. To the outside we're looking, but he's throwing middle again. This time Bavaro makes the leaping catch, brought down by Art DiCarlo, a fellow paisano. That's a gain of 18. Giants use their first timeout. Ball at the New York 38, 54 seconds to play. In the first half, we're at a 7-7 game. Let's just cover everything normal. We got to get some pressure here. Got to get some pressure with our down 4. Quick hitter to Stacy Robinson. Robinson to the sidelines. Crosses midfield. Angled out of bounds. It's a gain of 17. Giants moving the ball via the pigskin pass. 46 seconds left. Split backfield. Simms a throw once again. Pressure. He throws. Incomplete. Was looking for the tight end out of Notre Dame, Mark Bavaro. But that play was broken up by Ray L. Brown. Nate has joined us. Says, hello, Al. Will you be doing any more Glory Days boxing matches? Yes, I will be. Probably using the Excel spreadsheet because I don't have my setup right now for card and dice. I'm still trying to work on that. As we are in the new location, the bunker, in the cellar. I actually have a nice big table. The problem is It's to the right of my computer. And I really wouldn't be able to see the screen, so I have to use probably a laptop setup so I can see the chat. But we'll get there. All right, 2nd and 10. You know what? The stunt has not put too much pressure on. Let's do out wide. Man pass coverage. Here we go. Ball for the Giants at the Baltimore 45. Sims is going to get him. Oh, my God, he scrambles. We missed the sack again. Hit hard. Out of bounds. Gain of 8. 3rd and 2. Nate says, I'd like to see Tyson versus Fury. That's a good one. Again, Glory Days Boxing. Excellent card and dice boxing game. Bring it to a tabletop near you and soon. That can be purchased at SidelineStrategies.com, where you can also purchase the fine Joe Bryant game, Payoff Pitch. So 3rd and 2. Giants still with 2 timeouts left. Ball at the Baltimore 37. They're going 4 wide. Miller Johnson, Lionel Emmanuel. I believe that's who that is. Yes, it is. To one side, Stacy Robinson to the other. Our defensive line will shift in tight. And on 3rd and 2, we're going to play the pass. Man coverage. Sims, delayed handoff to Morris. Morris has the first down, but they're going to have to use a timeout here. Steve Myra, who also doubles as the kicker, makes the tackle. Little Joe Morris picks up 3. Giants use their second timeout. 25 seconds left in this first half. Nate says, best boxers of the 80s versus the best boxers of the 2020s. I like that. So 1 timeout left. You know what? We're going to hedge our bet and play to the outside. And our defensive line is going to stunt. Roussan in the backfield. Morris goes off the field. 4-2 nickel man coverage stunt. Miller has it, but he's brought down quickly. No gain. They're going to have to use their last timeout. 17 seconds left for the Giants at the Baltimore 34. This is the first half coming to a conclusion. It's 7-7. Colts have had 3 opportunities, only cashed in on 1. A missed field goal, a botched fake field goal, and then the touchdown pass, Unitas to Berry. Here we go. We're going to play 4-2 nickel. Guard the outsides. Stunt. Sims, lots of time down the middle. Caught by Miller. It's Miller time. Gain of 20. But they're going to have to quickly rush out onto the field. Will they get the field goal off? Rutledge to hold. Allegre. No, they don't. They cannot get the field goal off in time. We go to the half, knotted at 7. Let's quickly go to the third quarter. I think you'd like the game, Nate. Nate says, I might get it around Christmas time as an early Christmas gift. Cool. So Baltimore to kick deep. Third quarter starts off with the Giants receiving in this 7-7 game. Big championship, 58 Colts, McConkey 20-25, Jimmy Shams almost to the 30, so it's the 58 Colts versus the 86 Giants. This is an epic matchup of Twilight Zone proportion. As you do know, you have entered another dimension. Here we go, 7-7 football game. This is Pro Strategy Football 2025, which can be purchased on Steam. Lots of good things coming in the near future with Pro Strategy Football 2026. We're going to go defensive line normal. Actually, we're going to shift it over towards Bavaro, the tight end. And we're going to play man, run, read, and react. We got to get into the 4-3, excuse me. And make sure we have our starters on the field. There we go. Here we go. Sims under center, I formation to give to the second back, Morris. Morris will struggle to get back to the line, 2nd and 10. Excellent job by the Colts defense there. So 2nd and 10 for the Giants at their 29. Staggered backfield now of Morris and Carthon as they're in the power left, strong right. Bavaro's the tight end. Johnson and Robinson the wideouts. We're going to play man pass. We're going to stunt our down 4 and blitz our middle linebacker. Try to get pressure on Sims. Maybe he throws a pick here. Play action. They pick up the blitz. Johnson over the middle. Crosses midfield, 45, and tripped up from behind by Carl Tassif. But Sims to Johnson for 28 yards. The Giants move the chains into Colt territory. 1st and 10 for New York at the Baltimore 43. 2 tight end set for the Giants. Bavaro and Mowat. Johnson the lone wide out. I formation, the up back, the tough, durable Maurice Carthon. Behind him, the Syracuse graduate, Little Joe Morris. We're going to play man, run, read, and react with our 4-3. Sims barks out the signals, pitches to Morris. Morris tries to turn the corner. He does. He crosses the Colt 40. It's a gain of 4. They'll spot it at the Baltimore 39. 2nd and 6. Giants come to the line of scrimmage, quite confident. 7-7 football game. 2nd and 6 for New York at the Colt 39. We're going to play the run again on 2nd and 6. Morris, nothing at all as he goes to the right. The Colts swallow him under. No gain, 3rd and 6. Sims and the Giants. 4 wideouts. Miller, Johnson, Manuel to one side. Stacy Robinson to the other. Morris alone setback. Colts meet this with a 4-2 nickel. Our defensive line is going to stunt. Let's get a sack here. Linebackers and free safety to read and react. Big 3rd and 6 for the Giants. We're knotted at 7. It's a screen. Morris has it. Morris has the first down. Not by much. They needed 6. He got 7. Don Shinnick on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the 86 Giants with about 12 to play in the 3rd quarter. Giants go full house backfield. Colts will play 4-3. Defensive line, normal shift, and we're going to play the run. Colts looking for a big pop and a fumble. It's a give to Joe Morris. Woo, tough little run by little Joe Morris. Looked like he was going to be stuffed at the line. He's able to burrow, spin, cajole for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for the Giants at the Baltimore 27. Again, we will play the run. I formation now. Carthon the up back. It's a quick hitter to Johnson. Bobby Johnson only gets 1 yard. Tackled by big old Art Donovan. Art Donovan's father, Nate, was a boxing referee. Oh, Glory Days boxing is not hard at all, Nate. And if you have any questions, Anthony Crooks is the developer and the game owner of Glory Days games. Is easy to get a hold of if you have questions, and he can answer them. I'll also try to help you the best I can if I'm available. 3rd and 4 now for the Giants at the Baltimore 26. 3rd and 4. Carthon and Joe Morris are in a far strong right backfield. Bavaro and Johnson to one side, Bavaro being the tight end, Stacy Robinson to the other. 3rd and 4. Let's shift towards Bavaro, which would be the shift over, and we're going to play man pass, linebackers, free safety, read and react. Sims barks out the signal. Sims, give to Morris. He's got the first down. Little Joe Morris, who has the touchdown catch, just rattles for 12. Brought down at the Baltimore 14. Let's watch that in slow motion. That's a huge run by little Joe Morris. Look, he hides behind those big offensive linemen, and by the time you see him, it's booyah! He's through that hole, spinning and accelerating towards the goal line. First down for the Giants at the Baltimore 14. We're going to play man run, and we are blitzing everybody except the free safety. So all 3 linebackers on seek and destroy. towards the ball carrier. Pitch. Rusan. Rusan gets the outside. Close to the 10. And that's where they'll spot the ball. It's a gain of 4. Lee Rusan has come up with some tough runs for the Giants. 2nd and 6. Again, we're going to play the run, but read and react. Carthon and Morris are in the backfield. Pitch to Morris. Morris to the right. He'll be ridden out of bounds. No gain. He might have lost one. No, they say he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6. With 3rd and 6, Carthon and Morris go off the field. Lee Rusan, the lone setback behind Sims, who's under center. We have 4 wideouts. Johnson and Manuel to one side. Miller and Robinson to the other. And we're going to play pass here. No safety help. We're sticking with our 4-3. Our defensive line is going to go out wide. And we're going to blitz our middle linebacker. Trying to get some pressure on Sims. Sims has evaded the sack quite well. Rusan motions out of the backfield. Sims to the middle. Touchdown to Stacy Robinson, and the Giants retake the lead. Sims to Robinson, a 10-yard score. It is now 13-6 Giants. We await the Raul Alegre extra point. Here's the replay in slow motion. We blitz the middle linebacker. That left the middle open. Sims on the crossing pattern hits Stacy Robinson unmolested into the end zone. Here's the extra point that will give the Giants a 7-point lead. Alegre boots it right through. 14-7 Giants with 8:35 to play in the 3rd quarter. What a drive by New York. Here's the kickoff by Raul Alegre. Once again, the Colts are looking up at the scoreboard. It is an epic here at the Rose Bowl. Taking a knee deep in the end zone for the Colts. Actually, he'll let it bounce out of the end zone. Colts will take it 1st and 10 at their 20. Nate says Bernard Hopkins versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler would be interesting matchup. By the way, at least the Giants did a good thing. Here we go. Play action fake. We're going for Barry on the fade. Giants playing 2 deep zone. Unitas to Barry. Incomplete. The Giants seem to corral Barry there. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking for Mushler across the middle here. Unitas trying to find Mushler in the seam of the zone. Incomplete. Off the hands. A flag on the play. Could this be pass interference?
Interference.
Yes!
Defense.
Mushler was calling for it. Colts accept 1st and 10 at their 29. We're going to look for Lenny Moore to the out. Play action fake. Unitas and the Colts throwing the pigskin. They think, oh, Unitas is blindsided. Crushed by Leonard Marshall. Loss of 5. Here's the replay in agonizing slow motion if you're a 58 Colts fan like I am. Johnny Unitas slow to get up, but he's as tough as they come. 2nd and 15. Screen opposite the motion of Raymond Berry. Nope. Screen opposite the motion of Raymond Berry to the Penn State graduate Lenny Moore. Pesky Pole has joined us. Check out and subscribe to that wonderful channel. Barry, 6 catches, 138 yards and a touchdown. Giants lead 14-7. Motion. Here comes the screen to Lenny Moore. Moore has it, but Moore quickly brought down by Jim Burt. Burt has been insane. They have been able to control Lawrence Taylor, but my God, Jim Burt is everywhere like Savoir Faire. Now it's 3rd and 17. You know you got to go to the money man, Ray Berry here, and you know it's got to be a long pass. It's going to be Berry on the post. Moore on the deep corner route. Oops. Lyles to stay in the block. Mushler is going to run a fly. Here we go, 3rd and 17. Can Unitas convert once again? Unitas on the post. Incomplete to Raymond Berry. Terry Kennard. Johnny on the spot breaks up that pass pattern. So on 4th and 17, the Colts will have to punt. And they need a great punt from Brown here. Giants lead 14-7. Brown punts from about his 5. Oh boy. Carry. Out of bounds. Not a bad punt. 44 yards. Giants take over at their 34 with 6:54 to play. And the 86 Giants 14. The 58 Baltimore Colts 7. We're going to play the run here. Defensive line normal. And we are blitzing the house, including the free safety. Colts need a pop and a fumble. It's a pitch to Carthon. He is molested and battered and kicked and stomped on in the backfield of the 86 Giants. 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14. We will now play the pass out of our 4-3. We're going to blitz Shinnick. 2nd and 14 for the Giants from their 30. Sims throws to the out, incomplete to Lee Rousson. Leo Sanford on the coverage. So a big 3rd and 14 with 6:11 to play in the third quarter. Giants go to a 4 wide. Johnson and Manuel to one side. Miller and Robinson to the other. We are going to stick with our 4-3, no safety help. All 3 linebackers blitzing. If they throw to Joe Morris, we are screwed. Here we go. Sims under center. Morris the lone setback. Get to Sims. He throws middle deep. Incomplete. Sims did not have time. The pocket was collapsing. Lendetta to punt. We need a huge return with 6:03 left in the third quarter. Don't hit the punter. Jesus Christ. They killed Sean Lendetta. Hopefully it's just running into the kicker and not murdering the kicker. Oh no, what a mistake by the 58 Colts. Oh my God.
Roughing the kicker, defense.
That will give the Giants a first down. Weeb, Eubank, and myself cannot believe that. Giants 1st and 10 at their 45. Nate says Sims was decent. Sims was a good quarterback. 2 tight ends set. We're playing a 4-3 man run. It's a give to Lee Rousson. Rousson crosses midfield and more. Lee Rousson inside the Colts 40. He goes for 16 as he bounced to the right. Lee Rousson having a game to tell his grandkids. Ball spotted at the Baltimore 39. And let's look at Mr. Rousson in this game. 4 carries, 25 yards at 6.3 a carry. We're going to play the run again. It's Carthon and Rousson in that backfield. Rousson motions out. Play action fake. Bavaro on the short hitch. Picks up 2. Tackled by a very angry Art Donovan. 2nd and 8. 5:16 and counting in the third quarter. Sims brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. Robinson and Johnson, your wideouts. Bavaro's the tight end. We have a staggered backfield. Power I left, strong right. So it's Rousson and Carthon once again in that backfield. 2nd and 8. We're going to play pass. Read, react, linebackers, and free safety. Down 4, need to put pressure on Sims. Quick hitter to Bavaro, quickly brought down by Bill Pellington. Only a gain of 1, 3rd and 7, under 5 to play in the third quarter. Giants cling to a 7-point lead. New York 14, the 1958 Baltimore Colts 7. They go 4 wide, the Giants do. We're blitzing all of our linebackers once again. 3rd and 7. They're going to try to get to the quarterback. Sims under duress, throws sidelines, complete to Johnson. He spins to the outside. He's racing for the touchdown, and he's in. Touchdown. Bobby Johnson, coast to coast like Space Ghost. What a move to the outside after he caught the ball. And there was no catching Bobby Johnson. The horse has left the barn, and you're not getting him back in. Here's a replay in agonizing slow motion for our beloved Colts fans and myself. Sims once again evades the rush, stepping up in the pocket, cool as the other side of the pillow, as they say, hitting Bobby Johnson, who then maneuvers to the outside for the score. Here's the extra point. Giants trying to go up 21-7. Can Johnny Unitas bring them back? 21-7, 4:04 to play in the third quarter. Raul Allegre to kick off. Fielded at the 4 by Lenny Lyles, 20. Shimmy Shams, 25-30. 35. Oh, Raul Allegre. Oh, I thought he tripped him, but he brings him down. Here we go. Play action fake. They're going to Barry on the post. Down by 14. Unitas scrambling, throwing the post. Incomplete. Barry wanted the flag. No flag called. All right here. Trap with Alan Amici on 2nd and 10. It's a blitz. Amici runs into the blitz. The horse is brought down by Kenny Hill. That's a 3rd and 11 now, loss of 1. Things not going good for our beloved 1958 Baltimore Colts. So on 3rd and 11, we're going to go medium pass. Motion for Barry. Oops, sorry. And he's going to run across. Amici to block. Moore's going to run an out. Mushler will run a fade. Lyles to block in case they blitz Taylor. Here we go. Big 3rd and 11 for the Colts at their 37. Motion. Giants playing zone. Unitas looking to thread the seam in the zone. Yes! First down near midfield. Barry once again. Unitas quickly brings them to the line of scrimmage. He's going to look for Barry on the cross from the opposite side. It's a blitz. Unitas. Barry caught again. Barry breaks a tackle. It's a gain of 19. Here come the Colts. Charging hard. Mushler on the fade. Play action fake. Giants playing a 2-deep zone. Play fake. Unitas fades to Mushler. It's caught. Mushler racing for the end zone, but he is tripped up by Mark Collins. Moore out of the backfield. Play action fake against the zone. Unitas looking. Number 19 looking. Throws. Caught. Moore. First down inside the 5. They will spot it at the 3. Carl Banks with a touchdown saving tackle. Leonard Marshall going off the field for the Giants. Eric Howard coming in at defensive right end. Nate says, I loved Unitas growing up. So did I. Now it's Johnny Unitas calling his own number. It's a dive play for Johnny Unitas from the 3. What? Oh, shit! I clicked take a knee. That is my faux pas. What the fudge, Al? Son of a gun. Quarterback draw. Can they get the playoff? No, we go to the 4th quarter. We switch sides. Oh, my Lord, I clicked the wrong button. All right, here we go. Quarterback draw. We start the 4th quarter. Switch sides. Johnny. No, he's squished. Oh, no. 3rd and goal from the 4. Well, 3rd and goal from the 4. Play action fake. I don't want all these guys going that way. If all these guys go that way, why not? Play action fake. Looking for a quick slant to Barry. Oh, incomplete. Oh, my Lord. 4th and goal. Got to put points up here. 4th and goal. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. 4th and goal. And we basically foobarred it down when I clicked the wrong button. I clicked kneel down. 4th and goal. Let's switch it to the other side. Looking for that quick hitter to Barry. Here we go. They're going to go for the touchdown. Nate says, send out the kicker. Cutter Historical says, go for it. We're going for it. 4th and goal. Barry's got it. He's got to get it to Barry. Unitas. Oh, no! Barry is popped by Collins. Incomplete. Now the defense comes on the field. We're playing the run. Let's get a safety here, boys. Motion for the Giants. Shadow their own end zone. Joe Morris stuffed. Loss of 1. Big Gino Marchetti. Leonard Marshall from the Giants sidelines. They say he's okay. 2nd and 11. We're going to play the pass here. 4-3, read and react. It's a give to Morris. Someone tackle him. Yes. Holy cow. Morris picks up 8. 3rd and 2. Short yardage. They need to get a stuff here. Everyone up on the line of scrimmage for the Colts. Carthon burrows forward for 4. Again, the Colts looking for the run. Giants, Morris. Morris breaks through. He's into the defensive backfield. 14 yards. Giants now really ground and pound. Colts need a stop, a fumble. Sims to throw, under duress. Hits Morris to the outside, but he's quickly brought down. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. 4-3, man pass. We need a pick 6. Sims pitches Morris to the right. Morris turns the corner. Hit hard near the sidelines. Gain of 6. 3rd and 3. About 11 to play in this football game. Giants with a 14-point lead. The 86 New York Giants 21. The 1958 Colts 7. 3rd and 3. We're playing the run. And we're going to blitz everybody. Our 3 linebackers and safety. Free safety. Sims, we got Roussan in the backfield. Yes, big Art Donovan comes through, slams Lee Roussan on his head. 4th and 7. We're going for the punt block. Lendetta, the punt from about his 11. Colts bring the pressure, but don't get there. Tassin catches it, turns to the inside, picks up 2 on the 42-yard punt. Lenny Moore will motion out of the backfield. Play action fake. Moore on the out and up. Here we go. 9:45 left in this football game. Colts must score. It's a blitz. They pick up the blitz. Unitas goes the other way. Mushler has it. 50, 45, and brought down. Johnny Unitas flinging the pigskin all over the place. Unitas now 15 of 25, 250 yards, and a touchdown. Play action fake. We do it again. 1st and 10 for the Colts at the Giant 45. Man coverage for the Giants. Unitas scrambles, looks, throws. Hits Lenny Moore on this run. 20, 15, 10. Brought down inside the 10. Gain of 36. Trap play. Alan Amici on 1st and 10. From the New York 9, the Colts know they must punch it in. Amici, nothing at all. The Giants' defense holds 2nd and goal. Amici actually loses a yard. Draw play. Alan Amici. Moore to motion out of the backfield. Giants playing a two-deep zone. Amici needs to find it. He gets a few, but not enough. 3rd and goal. Amici to block. Mushler to run the fade. They're going to look for Barry on the cross. 3rd and goal from the Giant 8. Giants up 14. United. Touchdown to Barry. No, incomplete. Incomplete. Barry could not hold on to the ball. Collins once again pops Raymond Barry. Oh no, 4th and goal. Well, we haven't gone for the field goal. We didn't go for it last time. You can't go for it now with 7:07 to play. Ouch. As Nate Pleading kicked the field goal. 7:07 to play. They're going to try to hit more out of the backfield. Here we go. 4th and goal from the 8. Unitas rolls. Unitas looking. Throw. Touchdown to Lenny Moore! On 4th and goal. Moore escapes the clutches of Lawrence Taylor. And here are the Colts back in this football game with about 7 minutes to play. Here's the replay in slow motion. Unitas rolls one way, then throws back. He gives Lenny Moore plenty of time to escape the backfield and the clutches of Lawrence Taylor for the score. The huge extra point by Myra. Shot a hole. Myra makes it. It's now 21-14. 7:02 to play. Myra to boot it away. What a football game here at the Rose Bowl. In another dimension, the Twilight Zone. From the 5 comes Phil McConkey. The helicopter pilot shimmy sham spins. Nailed near the 30. 24-yard return by the plucky, diminutive Phil McConkey. So 1st and 10, 6:49 left in this football game. It is an epic. 6:49 left. Giants up by 7. Ball at their 30. Colts playing for the run. They're blitzing everybody, including the free safety. Can they dislodge the pigskin from a Giants running back? Lee Russo with another good tough run. This time to the right, picks up 5. Again, we will blitz everybody. We need to stop the pigskin. 2nd and 5 from the Giants 35. Russo up the middle, picks up 3. 3rd and 2. It will be under 6 minutes by the time they snap the ball. 3rd and 2. Blitz everybody. Defensive line shifts over. Big 3rd and 2 here. Colts need to stop this run. Motion to the bottom of the screen. Sims. Carthon. He doesn't get there. Don Joyce and company wrap up Maurice Carthon. 4th and 1. Watch for the fake. Do not jump off sides. Landetta to punt. Don't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Flag on the play. Fielded at the 20 by Tassif. I don't know who jumped.
Offsides. Defense.
I kind of knew that. I was hoping they weren't. So the Colts shoot themselves in the foot. Give the Giants a new set of downs. Unbelievable. We're blitzing everybody, playing the run. 4-3. 4:51 left. Colts should have the ball, but they don't. Carthon to the left. 1 yard gain. Blitz everybody. Playing the run. Giants. Will they pass in this situation? Nope. Yes! Incomplete. A little pressure in the face of Phil Sims. That incomplete pass stops the clock. Colts still have 3 timeouts. Giants still have 3 timeouts, and now it's 3rd and 9. Nate says, so growing up, Bobby Lane was solid, but obviously I liked Bradshaw and Harris. Yeah, Bobby Lane came over from the Lions, had some good years with the Steelers. He played up until the early 60s for the Steelers. 3rd and 9. Man pass on 3rd and 9. Pass. 4 wide out for the Giants. We're going to blitz our middle linebacker. 4-3. No safety help. Income. No, Manuel catches it. Penalty on the play. Oh, my Lord. How did he catch that ball?
Holding. Offense.
Holding on the Giants. Baltimore accepts 3rd and 19. 4:04 left in this football game. Oh, boy. 3rd and 19. Do we go in a 2-deep zone now? Yes. First time we're playing zone. 3rd and 19. Just incomplete. No flags. No flags. 4th and 19. They're coming heavy after Landetta. They're coming heavy after Sean Landetta. Landetta to punt. He gets the punt off. Johnny Unitas and the Colts will have one last opportunity for glory. Richard with a short return of 3 yards on the 47-yard punt by Sean Landetta. 3:52 to play in this football game. The 1986 Giants 21, the 1958 Colts led by Johnny Unitas and Raymond Berry 14. Here we go, looking for Lenny Moore out of the backfield. Unitas has time, looking, throws, incomplete to Lenny Moore. Should have been a flag on the play. Lawrence Taylor was definitely early on that. 2nd and 10. Let's, strong right, looking for Berry on the cross. Mushler to run the fade. So we're looking for Berry on the cross, Amici to block. Berry runs his pattern. Complete to Berry, first down. Here we go, same play. Unitas quickly brings him to the line of scrimmage. Unitas looking for Berry. Complete to Berry! Out near midfield. Oh, boy. Flag on the play.
Holding.
Oh, come on.
Offense.
Holding on the offense. That is a BS call. 3:03 left instead of 1st and 10. Near Giants territory. It's now 1st and 20 at the Baltimore 23. They're going to look for Mushler on the fade. Moore will be running it out that way. Unitas. Oh, Berry, where's the flag? Where's the flag? Kenny Hill trips up Raymond Berry. Where's the flag? Where is the justice in this football game? 2nd and 20. Across to Berry. Unitas drops back to pass. Throws to the middle. Complete to Berry. Berry racing for the first down. He's got it. He's Berry near midfield. It's a gain of 25. They're looking for Berry on the cross again. The golden arm of the golden Johnny Unitas. Incomplete. Oh, Perry Williams just got his fingertips on that ball. We have a 2nd and 10 for the Colts at their 48. Berry is a bit tired. And yes, we will have to take Raymond Berry out for a moment. And we're going to go with Jack Call. He gets the call. 2:14 left in this football game. Colts trying to tie it up here. Look for Lenny Moore out of the backfield. On 2nd and 10. Unitas looking. Throws. Lenny Moore. Oh! Perry Williams at the last second breaks up the play. Holy cow. 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Call will go in motion. And he's going to run the fade. Lenny Moore. Lyles. Let's see what we can do with Lyles here. Here we go. They're going to try to go to calls. Can he be an unsung hero, an unlikely hero? Unitas back to pass. Calls. Incomplete. Couldn't hold on to the pigskin. The dreaded 4th and 10 coming up with 2 minutes to play. Barry back in the game. Barry is going to run the cross on 4th and 10. D. Scott Howard, the GOAT Whisperer, has joined us. Nate says, I heard Jake Paul is facing Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in a boxing match. That is correct. They're going to Barry on 4th and 10. There's no tomorrow for the 58 Colts. They trail by 7. Barry looking. Incomplete. Barry was looking for the flag. Unitas and Barry cannot connect up. It's a turnover on downs with 1:54 to play. The 1986 Giants 21. The 1958 Baltimore Colts 14. The Giants franchise looking for revenge against the 58 Colts. We need a fumble here. We need a fumble. And we're playing the run. We have 3 timeouts. Fumble. Hit him. Rusan crushed. Oh, my Lord. What a big hit by Andy Nelson. Giants use their first timeout. Blitzing everybody again. Here we go. 1:48 left in this football game from the Rose Bowl. Motion for the Giants. Little Joe Morris, not much at midfield. 3rd and 12. Baltimore uses their second timeout. So on 3rd and 12, we're going to go man pass, read and react. Come on. It's a run. Get him. Yes! Good read and react there. Colts use their last timeout. Colts will have one last charge of the Light Brigade. Colts coming after the Sean Landeta punt. Come on, block that punt. Block that punt. No, Landeta trying to pin the Colts back. They will have no timeouts when Unitas and the offense take the field, and it's inside the 10. Out of bounds. 45-yard punt from Sean Landeta. 1:30 to go, and Baltimore must go 94 yards, get the touchdown, and pray to God Myra can make the extra point. They're going to Barry over the middle. It's going to be Unitas to Barry. They've got to do it. Unitas to Barry, caught. Barry breaks a tackle. 25-30, brought down. They've got to go, go, go. They've got to go, go, go. Here they go, same thing. They've got to go to Barry. The whole world knows they're going to Raymond Barry. Unitas to Barry, complete. Barry racing for midfield, but he's tripped up. Mushler on the fade. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Unitas looking for Mushler. Unitas to Mushler. Incomplete. Mushler wanted the flag. Mark Collins looked like he got there early. 39 seconds left in this football game. Holy cow. Ball at the Baltimore 47. Unitas will look for Lenny Moore out of the backfield on the out. Unitas looking. Throws. Oh, Lenny Moore can't hold on. Broken up by Perry Williams. 3rd and 10. 33 seconds. . Barry. $33 We catch over the middle. We can get one more play off. Barry on the medium cross against their 3-deep zone. Find the seam. Incomplete. 4th and 10. 28 seconds left. You're playing a 3-deep zone. Corner route for Barry. Mushler's running a corner route. Moore is going to run a straight fly. He's going to motion. Actually, he's going to motion and run a post. And let's make sure we have get out of bounds. Well, here it is. We're going, yeah, we got to go for it. You're going to try to hit Barry. Unitas looking. This is the football game. Incomplete. And that is it. There are no flags on the field. Turnover on downs. The Giants will take a knee. Phil Simms and the New York Giants survive the 1958 Colts 21-14 in an epic from the Rose Bowl. Your MVP, the graduate of Morehead State, the blonde-headed Phil Simms, who sired 2 more professional quarterbacks. Simms was 16 of 24, 203 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he threw for 10 first downs. Let's just check out Johnny Unitas' numbers quickly. Johnny Unitas was 21 of 42, 50% completion, 372 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. So Johnny gave it his all. We really couldn't rush the ball worth poop. I mean, Dupree had 2 rushes. He popped for that big run, and that was about it. But let's see what Raymond Berry did. Berry was unbelievable, but then they clamped down at the end of the game on Mr. Raymond Berry. Berry, 12 receptions, 248 yards, a touchdown. He averaged 20.7 a reception. So there you have it. Our Twilight Zone Bowl. As you have entered another dimension, you will be leaving this dimension with the knowledge that the 1986 Giants defeated the 1958 Baltimore Colts 21-14. Alternate History 100 has joined us. Good to see you, my friend. All right, and with that, I'd like to thank Alternate History 100, Nate, D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, Cutter Historical. Check out that channel and subscribe along with Alternate History 100. Pesky Pole. Check out his channel and subscribe. Marquand 1976, Triple G Sports Replays was here. Check out his channel and subscribe. Mike in the Truck. Check out his channel and subscribe. Andrew RW603. Rick. Mark Jones. And Philip Reynolds. We also had Simtistics, with Steve Tate. Check out that channel and subscribe. Does a lot of wonderful stuff with the Action PC games. All right, without any further ado, thank you very much. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless, and hopefully we will see each other again